Alright, here we go. I don't have time right now to do Phantasy Star 2 or 3, unfortunately. But this will be something I do over the course of probably the rest of this year. And whenever I can't stream or don't have the time to stream. So, this is Phantasy Star 4, one of the greatest RPGs of all time. One of my favorites in the series, the original series. But it's also one of my most disappointing. It's a double-edged sword. It's super easy. It's easy, not super easy. So this takes place 1,000 years after Phantasy Star 2, and it's taking place at the same time as Phantasy Star 3. If I remember my lore right, and I should. Phantasy Star is my favorite series of all time. I like Alice. And some people call her Elise. I've just called her Alice. There's two Alices in Phantasy Star. Alice Landale, or Alyssa Landeel, and Alice Brangwyn. Okay, so they have to go to Piata. Just come. We'll get the details once we're there. When I first played this, this game came out right after I turned 21, like literally just I think a month or so-ish around after my birthday. Oh man, and I was pumped. 1994. In fact, it was before my birthday because I got it for my birthday, just a little bit before. And when I played it the first time, I was actually sick with pneumonia. I didn't know it at the time. I was just starting to have pneumonia. Went to the ER. My mom gave me a lift because my car was busted in those days, and that was that. He said, "Stay home. You got 2 or 3 weeks at home, son, and I hope you got something to do." I was living on my own then. In the first place, I had a little room I rented from a bigger house. But I just locked myself in my room and played this day in and day out. Took me less than a week to beat it, playing all day. Okay, so Chaz got separated from Alice. I have a hard time playing these older games with the thumbstick. I like to use the D-pad. Come on, let's go. But we have to see the principal and get details about this commission. So I kind of like the thumbstick for walking around. And since I've played this and beat this game a million times, I probably won't be stopping and talking to too many townspeople. There's Han. Han sucks in the beginning. But he's a cool character, he just sucks to use. He's beyond fragile. And I won't really grind, at least not now. Later on you do a little bit. There he is, there's the principal. Let the ominous music begin. Let's see, you must be Alice the Hunter. And you are her assistant Chaz. Forgive me, but Chaz is a full-fledged partner of mine now. Now let's get down to business. Describe the situation. About a month ago, mysterious monsters started to appear within this academy. It appears that they have made the basement their headquarters. I've since closed it off. So far no one's been hurt, but who knows when they will appear again. Please remake these 4 games. Please, Sega. And do it right. Discreetly. Yep, monsters usually, yeah. In Phantasy Star, they stay out of towns, usually. Lying sack of shit. Yeah, the storytelling is really the standout feature of this game in the series, and the combat. You know, I've never seen any. Oh, and this game has one of my favorite video game characters, and probably my second favorite Phantasy Star character of all time. My first is Meow from the first game. You're the hunters, really? You don't think we can do the job? Yeah, you'll meet that character later. He's from I call it Desirez, the third planet in the system. He's Desorian. And why should we? My name is Han. I work for Professor Holt, who has gone to investigate Birth Valley for his research. We haven't heard from him since, so now I'm searching for the professor's whereabouts. Birth Valley, that's the mysterious place that has been called the Sacred Valley of Life. But what's the connection between the valley and this current monster scare? I hope that if this does get remade, it's all voice acted, all of it, and it's expanded upon. I don't want just a remake, I want an enhanced remake. Is everything from characters to story, everything is fleshed out. Make it a 200-hour main mission game. Birth Valley is sealed off. Yep, given this chance, I feel compelled to investigate the basement myself. But come to think of it, it's a bit dangerous. So you were just waiting for us to arrive? Well, yes, you catch on quick. $100. Look at Han. Look at Alice don't fuck around. But we'll take you with us for $100. Masita, I hope you weren't thinking of asking to tag along with us for free. I can't get that kind of money from the principal. That's not my problem. Now what are you going to do? Okay, I'll pay. Okay, now I generally don't have any problems here in the beginning of the game. Han, I just stick to defense, especially when everybody's level 1 or low level, because they hit him and he goes down really fast. So Alice and Chaz will attack, Han will basically do nothing. For now. Han's actually a pretty powerful character later, but I never really use him too much. My first time through I did, but that was, what, 31 years ago? Something like that. This game doesn't really require grinding, but there are some tough spots where grinding does help, and I do it for not too long, a half an hour. It's not like a modern RPG or even a semi-modern RPG, you know what I mean, where I might go 10 hours on the hardest mode, you know what I mean? Not here. That doesn't happen. There'll be a little grinding, but most of the grinding comes from exploration, going out of my way to get certain items, stuff like that. When Han doesn't defend, he'll basically act as my healer. And that's even taking a risk, because I hit Alice. I need a second slicer in her hand. There we go. Yeah, if you're new to this series, or new to this game, you can play this game without ever really grinding anywhere, and you'll do okay. There'll be, like I said, there's some spots, especially in the middle and near the end of the game, where you might go, hey, I need to back up here and, pump the brakes a little and fight some monsters. But if you fight what's in front of you and you do some exploring, you're fine. Totally fine. They did a nice job with the emulation here. Kind of like the emulators, your Genesis emulator on a PC or whatever, your laptop, where it smooths everything out, makes it look a little bit more crisp, you know what I mean? Okay, we'll fix this. Oops. There's a square. I had to find it again. Okay. I have a monomate. We'll give that to Han. I think I can go buy some monomates in town. But damn, that fucking hurts. Okay, since come on, Chaz. Thank you. Yeah, this game, it starts out a little tough, but and I mean a little tough, not major, like, oh my god. But it becomes it's very balanced, almost too balanced, where you don't have to grind too much. You do if you want to get like all the weapons in each town and have an edge in every area after that town, but most of the time you don't have to worry about too much. But it's an outstanding game. The enemies, I mean everything. The story is incredible. It all gets wrapped up. Although there definitely should be a Phantasy Star 5. I'll never understand that. Now, what may happen here, since I'm not struggling, but because they're beating up on me, after I gather some stuff, I may exit the dungeon, sleep at the end, come back in and make a beeline for the boss, because the boss isn't too far. So, antidotes. That'll sit in my inventory to the end of the game. I almost never use those. Okay. So, square. There's the boss. And those of you who have played Phantasy Star 2, those containers might look familiar. They'll explain some stuff here coming soon. Alice will continually attack the boss. Han will defend and heal when necessary. Now that's the goal, is to keep two monsters from appearing on each side, because then you need to use Alice to cut through all of them with her slicer, and that can make the fight hard, especially because I'm not grinding things up. So. And it will attack when there's no monsters. He wastes his turn throwing them out instead of attacking the party. He can attack, but it's rare. That critical from Chaz, man. There we go. So I didn't have to go back out. That's good. And I usually fight what's in front of me. I don't run until way later in the game. Okay, so Chaz and Han level up. That's good. Watt. I don't use Watt too often. Sorry. Han, come over here. What? What are these glass containers for? I know. These... Hey, are you chance of breeding monsters here? If that's the case, this monster business is no mystery after all. I don't know anything. It's the first time I've been in this room. I've only just learned that such a thing exists at the Academy. Really, it's the truth. I believe you. For now. You must also know the connection between this and the disappearance of Professor Holt. Yes, let's see the principal again. Come on, Chaz. Hey, don't leave me here. Take a chance with Han. You can equip Han with 2 daggers, and he's semi-effective in battle, but most of the time he's support, if that, because his defense is fucking garbage. Oh, I forgot something over here. I think it's free monomate, right? Oh no, $100. I'll take it. Money is not easy to come by in this game. You get enough, but it never hurts to go grind or farm just a little bit of cash, especially when you get to other planets. Thank you, Han. Back and see the sleazy principal. You seem upset. What's wrong? Oh, what's wrong? You seem upset. Were you able to defeat those monsters? Yes, but there's something I want to ask you. What? Is it just my imagination that I saw some strange things in the basement? Stop beating around the bush. Someone keeping information from me is the 6th most dangerous thing in this world. Alright already. I'll tell you what I know. You are aware of the recent outbreak of a new breed of monster? Yes, thanks to the outbreak, I'm not hurting for work. She's a hunter. 3 months ago, Holt identified Birth Valley as the origin of the outbreak, and he went to investigate. He says he discovered the remains of an ancient and advanced civilization. The investigation team brought back the monster breeding capsules and immediately set forth on their second investigation mission, but not one of them came back. Yes, that's right, Han. And despite all this, you didn't send out a rescue team and ban entry to Birth Valley? No. I was trying to send out a rescue team, but something happened. At that moment, a man who calls himself Zio appeared before my eyes. Zio, I've heard of him, that fake magician. Ah, my dear principal of Motavia Academy. How are you doing? This is like a flashback. Who are you? My name is Zio. Zio, the Black Magician. Do not intrude on Birth Valley. What do you mean? In the future, if you ever let anyone set foot in Birth Valley... Let me make something clear. There's no need for you to go to Birth Valley. It's related to the research team. So that's why the Birth Valley situation wasn't announced. And also why you tried to keep a lid on the monster situation. But what is this all about? Remains of an ancient advanced civilization in Zio? It seems like these are signs of something to come. I need to help the professor. I'm going to Birth Valley. Psst. Han. Look at Han's face. This is egg-laying season for sandworms, so be careful. Alice, here comes the money. Yep, for $300 plus expenses. You only get 300. You don't get the expenses. What's really cool about this game, being the last in the original quadrilogy, is go here first. It has not just forget Easter eggs or callbacks. It has like powerful moments and stuff from each game. The other 3 games. And 3's awesome. I'm a huge fan of Phantasy Star 3. Especially after when I first started playing, I was like, "What's going on?" And then you get to the point where it's you realize that it's tied to the other games. Or at the time, you realize it's tied to the first 2. Now see, the old school games you buy one at a time. It's such a pain in the ass. It really sucks later when there's a bunch of shit to buy and trade and move around. Okay, so we have to go this way. You might see me stop at towns that I'm not supposed to be in. I go there so that when I have my telepipes or my spells that take, or my fly spell, I can just go right to them. I don't have to walk back to them and do all the backtracking. So useful. Those flies are from the first game. I'll be equipping Chaz with a sword as soon as I can find and afford one. So once it's procured, that's it. He'll never use anything but swords again. Yeah, the game's pretty generous with its experience, and Masita's a little less. Yeah, when I surprise the enemy, I just go for it. I just gut him. You know what I mean? Enemies will start to challenge me in a bit. Not quite yet, unless I stay out here and run around forever, which I won't do. So now out here I'll use Han just to make things a little smoother, rather than having him later. I'll have him defend again when I'm in any kind of dungeon or anything like that. Then it's like, yeah, it becomes a liability. I have to heal Chaz after this fight. Just here on the couch. There we go. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. Yeah. Yep. Can't do nothing there yet.
Katie, why don't you turn off the apps that launch on start?
Okay, now we'll make our way just town to town. I'll skip the town that I'm supposed to go to because it'll help me level up faster in the early part of the game here, and then it'll also allow me to zoom to those places when I'm ready to go. These guys can do damage right now. Damn Octavian worms. And there was no weapon shop in Mile. There is, but it doesn't say. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Hang on. Unless it's a false memory. I don't think. Yes. Okay, so she's going to use 2 slashers. Chaz is going to use a steel sword. Okay, so now we'll have some equipping to do here. Okay, we'll go Alice first. That was Han, not Alice. Okay. So as you see, the defensive power stays the same, but the attack power goes up by 3. And then I'm all offense in this game. Chaz will get a steel sword. And I always forget I don't need to buy 2 hunting knives for Chaz. Look at his defense, it's just trash. Check the armor store. I don't think there's anything in the armor store that I need. You need to sell this shit, you don't. In this game, you run out of space real fast. Okay, now I need to check. Actually, no, I don't. Yes, I do. Been a minute. Okay, she has the leather crown and leather cloth. Leather. Let's see if the broad offers anything but leather. Nope. So we don't need anything from her. I forget how you save. Well, not in the game. That part's easy. And then we'll make our way to these other towns. Some of them you can just outright skip until later. If you're a first-time player, you're gonna go into everyone, and you know what I mean. See the difference already? I love RPGs where new gear is a big deal. Sue is useful. Not immediately, but it will become useful. I don't need to be in Zima yet. But we will be able to zoom back there, so. Boom. Oh wow, he only did 7 points of damage, I'm surprised. Dude, Han just eats shit the second he gets hit. Han levels up, very good. Yeah, when I first played this game, what, 31 years ago, whatever it was, I played on my little, I had a color TV, but it was tiny. Okay, this is a Motavian village. You might recognize these guys from the first game. The E-Barbarians and, or not, E-Farmer, N-Farmer, and Barbarians. Yeah, they don't like Parmenians, they're Palmans. I call the 3 planets and their races by the names that they had in the first game. Like, okay, here's Krupp. Okay, so we have to find a way to get in there. Get rid of that caterpillar so there's one less enemy doing damage. Ooh, Chaz missed. That hurts. Grasshoppers, locusts. I forget what the purple ones are called. Wow. Go rest at the inn here in Krupp. Ouch. See, I told you. Hugh is a huge liability. Yes, thank you for hitting Alice. Right there. Okay, let me see. I don't think there's any weapons here to buy. This is Han's hometown. You don't kind of know it until you get here. Like, I've skipped ahead. But let's see. Okay, this is the good stuff in here. Can't afford the suit. Defense up for sure. So I didn't mean to go to Han. So what we have. What can we do for 200? Nope, I need 2 carbon suits. Ah, okay. That's okay. We'll be okay. Makes the game a little more challenging, right? Where's the tool shop? A couple of things here you always want. At least in the early going. Ryuka is Zoom. You eventually get the spell. See? Did I just come right back? Okay, everybody here has been turned to stone. So even the inn is closed. There we go. Now we're in Birth Valley, the place where Professor Holton is. Oh boy. See what a difference the 2 slicers make, and slicers instead of boomerangs. Now, despite the many times I've played and beaten this game, I usually don't remember my way around most dungeons. Some I do, but this dungeon's not too hard. It's pretty straightforward, but. Later, I'll set up the macros that you see in the combat menu. This experience is shit. I could probably run for most of these and I'd be just fine. I think I'm going the wrong way, but that's okay. Yeah, let's get some treasure. 26, look at that big jump in defense. Yeah, buddy. Realistically, I should have given it to Han, but Han is like kind of like the lost cause of Phantasy Star 4. cool character, like the person, like in his story is cool, but like he's not super useful. Because you get way better healers and you get way better brutes and well-rounded fighters. I mean, when you meet Raja, my second favorite Phantasy Star character of all time, he's amazing. He's probably the best character in the game in terms of usefulness. Okay, now you see some people turn to stone here. There's Professor Holt just up ahead. But it ain't gonna be as easy or straightforward as it looks. Oh, Professor Holt. What on earth? An ancient curse. I can't believe someone is able to cast such a spell in this day and age. Isn't there any way to restore them? I've heard that a medicine called Alschlein is able to turn stone back to flesh. Where can we find it? I've heard about it some time ago in a Motavian village, but we're talking some time ago. Which Motavian village? It's the village of Molcom, which is far south of here. Alright, let's get going then. See, if you're going to Molcom, I'll make you a deal, just 500 bucks. You devil. Yeah, Alice knows that he's a pain in the ass. But since I don't have another pipe, I have to walk back there. Which is fine. Up here come the fire newts or sand newts. Ouch. Thank you. Got a couple of bucks and a level up. Nice. This is the village we were at earlier where they wouldn't let me in. But something's wrong now. I always wanted to come in here, find a way to glitch and come in. Like before the destruction. Yeah. Here comes one of my favorite Phantasy Star 4 tunes. And I won't give any spoilers, but who does that look like? From a long time ago. Is Shorty here your current companion? He's still a kid. Look at Chaz. Watch what you say. Stop it, you two. More importantly, Rune, what's going on? I love the relationship that develops between Rune and Chaz over the course of the game. It's fucking awesome. Zio, I bet that person who turned the people is also... Well, your brain seems to work a little bit. You. Cut it out. It seems that everywhere we go, it's always Zio. Who is this Zio? I'm not sure. With the town destroyed, how are we going to find Alschlein? You're looking for Alschlein? In that case, you better go to Tenno. Let's see, from here it's kind of far. No, it's not. First travel east, and then north. Okay, what I'm not going to do in this playthrough, I'm not going to go into... I'm going to go into Corrupt, the town. We've already been there. But, look at, she's all blushing. But Chaz's fiance is in there and stuff. She helps later, but it's not a major part of the story. And since I've done this a trillion times, like, I won't do that again. Okay, so Rune's with us for now. We'll stop at Krupp and sleep in the inn, of course. Goodbye. I love what this game does. This does it in another section too. About midway, end of the middle part of the game, you meet another playable character, a recruitable character, and he's way more powerful than anyone in the party, and you're like, whoa. You know what I mean? It gives you, it's kind of a foreshadowing kind of thing. Same thing with Rune. It also makes it really easy right now, but... Okay, I'm gonna go get another suit for Alice before we leave.
Oh, are you down?
I'm not worried about Han.
That was a bitch move. That was
You can't, like, I mean, look what Rune has equipped right here. Carbon shield, wood cane, white mantle. Like, he's stacked for this point in the game. There we go, that gives her a little more oomph on defense. I played this, the first time I played this, I was saying earlier, first time and I didn't get to finish. When the first time I played this, I had pneumonia. I was 21. I was living in the first place on my own, and I had this tiny color TV. I think it was, God, I want to say it was maybe 12 to 15 inches. It was, I mean, it was workable or serviceable for that day and age in 1994, but it was just a few years before flat screens came in, and you know, stuff like that changed everything. Philalely. I know it's not Philalely, but I've always said it Philalely. It rolls off the tongue better as Philalely for me. Could be Fleely, I don't know. Shall we go? That Artie just used, I've never seen it before. Technique's different too. In Phantasy Star, they have technique users and magic users. Magic is like the raw power. Wizards have it, Espers have it, like Rune. That was kind of a spoiler, sorry. And then Chaz uses techniques, so... Yeah, it's old school. By Phantasy Star 4, magic is like out of date, you know what I mean? Something archaic. Gets hit pretty hard. That's why we buy the monomates. I think it's to the left. Yeah, you rarely get, almost never get poisoned, but when you do, it's good to have an antidote with you. Let's put it that way. Now what I did the first time I played, the first two times I played, which were pretty much back to back in '94. I just stayed with this part because Rune was so overpowered. I thought something was up, and I was grinding for like a couple of days, man. And it's totally unnecessary. You don't need to do that. I mean, it's fun, and it certainly helps, but then you kind of become OP, and the less challenge there is, the less fun there is, you know. I try to just fight what's in front of me. Which way I want to go. I love the slimes and blobs. whatever you want to call them. God damn, it's strong. For right now. And there isn't anything in this cave that I can't afford to miss. You know what I mean? Now the number of times we can use spells or techniques like that, like there's magic, goes up by 1 with every level. So by the end of the game, I'll be able to use Hewn like 30, 40 fucking times, like before I have to go to an inn. Now, there's a lot of stuff in the city up ahead, the village of Tenno, that I'd like to buy, but I'm probably not going to get much of anything. A crosscut is a gnarly. It's not its most powerful attack, but it's probably the one that gets used most by all players. Save that Hewn for a 4-enemy encounter.
I said no, fucking Omar, this motherfucker's such a
Rune will still be useful, very useful, but it won't. Now I'm out of Hewn, so I think we're almost there, anyways. Ouch. Ouch. Later that does hundreds of points of damage. As Chaz gets stronger, Alice levels up. Good. Zahn is good. I usually don't use her techniques, but she can be useful using them. She can clear out those enemies, like when Rude's out of Hewn. I love Gigra and Nagra. There we go. I hope that in a remake, no matter what kind of remake it is, even if it's just a remaster, I hope that, well, it'd have to be a remake. They wouldn't do it for the rest. I want each inn to have its own flavor of that tune. You know what I mean? I told you I wouldn't be able to afford all of it. Now Chaz doesn't have the defense that Alice has, so we'll go there. But we'll also sell. sell it? I would hope that these aliens, the Motavians, would have cool voices, or make like in between make noises like a bird or a dinosaur would make like the chirping or the, you know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool. Okay, I have my escape pipe. Now we have to save. Here we go. Dude. Look at that fucking old Motavian dude. No. No. You want to know her measurements? Yeah. Now you're talking. She fucking walloped his ass. What are you doing? It's Alice, you babbling old fart. You tell every single fool who comes here my measurements. Rune, please help me. You don't change, do you, old man? Oh wait, that place is unused right now, so it may be a teensy bit dangerous. Grizz, will you guide these people? Dude, after seeing these guys in the first two Phantasy Star games, they're not in the third. Motavians aren't in the third game, but same with the Dizorians. You get them in your party, dude. I was so blown away when the first time I played this. He's taking off with Doran. Like taking on Zeo into that little head. What? Guys, at this stage of the game, you're no match for him. Maybe our paths will cross again. Alice? Yeah? Take care. Me taking on Zeo? Thanks, Rune. Okay. Grizz. That determines the order that they're likely to get hit in. So... I always forget where the basement's at. No. Now, right now, Grizz isn't that great to use, but he hits hard. I've beaten the game with him in the party more than a couple times. Just to say I've done it, but I usually don't use him after he leaves. Where the fuck is the basement? Man, it's been a long time. It's up there near his Doran's house. Duh. I'm not going to wander around the basement because there's dangerous enemies in here. And they're pretty tough. So... To have Han going in defensive mode in here. But yeah, if they're doing that kind of damage to Alice, you know they're tough. So. Look at that, why he was defending. They would have fucking obliterated him. And they just about did. I'm just gonna make a beeline for the goal here. There isn't anything in this dungeon I have to have except for one item, so nothing like, oh, I got a cool weapon that, you know what I mean, I can get through the next 3 or 4 hours of the game. No, nothing like that. It's funny, is Grizz has a suspect aim. He misses a lot.
Oh no, I can't do anything. He's gonna win. He's gonna win.
Ouch. Damn. See, when you know what you're doing and you know how to manipulate the game a little bit, you don't grind. So the enemies are a little bit, the fights are a little bit tougher, a little bit longer, you know what I mean? Damn, dude. Poor Grizz, they can't even fucking breathe. I think it's this way, if memory serves. Nope, it's down there. I thought so. That's okay. We're good. We're good. These guys are the spores and nasty. Keep him on the defensive. I knew that would get him. Han, dude. Han again. Cure paralysis. I will never use that. Taking a chance. Bad idea. Come on, get him. That. Just waiting for him to kill Han. Holy shit, man. How unlucky can I get in one fight with just one enemy left? This is actually the first time I've used the item in 30-something years. Because if you walk long enough, it just wears off, so... It's like, who gives a shit, you know? Should be this way, yes. Can't go through the door, we gotta go around the back. There we go, thank you, Han. Thank you, Chaz. Yep, let's hurry and return to help the Z people and Zima out. Okay, do you think I can go along? My own town was destroyed by Zio. I couldn't save my father or my mother. One way or another, I need to get my revenge. Hey, Grizz, we're not necessarily making this journey for the purpose of defeating Zio. But didn't that tall guy who was with you say something like that? Oh, that? He was just arbitrarily saying stuff. Either way, I can't stay in this town forever. I'm coming along even if you refuse to take me. Grizz! Come on, Chaz, there's nothing wrong with that. Grizz could be quite a help after all. No one knows what's going to happen from here on out. Great once again. Good to be working with you. Yeah, whatever. Let's get going. Okay. We're out. We're gonna go. I'm gonna sleep at the end first. Damn it! Get out of there. Trash makes everything confusing. Yeah, in an enhanced remake, I'd want it to do I want the music to reflect the city and the planet, like the culture, like it does in a lot of other RPGs. I think the skies of Arcadia are ease and item. Here we go. It's you, Han? By golly, this is some place. There are just tons of relics from an earlier civilization all over the place. You've come at the right time. You too. Professor Holt, this is no time for that kind of thing. Do you know you were turned into stone by Zio? Oh really? Well, here I am now, as good as new, so not to worry. Alright, let's reopen the investigation immediately. Han. Yes, sir. Go back to the academy. Give them a report on the state of affairs. Yes, sir. Good, we're off further into Birth Valley. What a strange old man. Oh well, at least we've settled one problem. I'm so sorry, he didn't even get to say a word of thanks. Well, he's just that kind of guy. Oh, don't worry about that, Han. Well, I'm kind of tired after getting this job done. Let's take it easy today, eh, Chaz? Okay. I want this all to be animated. Not be so rash. I don't care whether it's rash or not. I've already made up my mind. We've come to a good break point with one job done. Normally at this junction, we go back to the town of Aido where the guild is located. Ah! What was that? Someone screaming. That never works. Ever. It's funny. Free round. See? Just keep that boss busy spitting out monsters. You got it. It's even easier the second time. Wonder what's further inside. The professor's still in there. Or Alice. I'll keep it to $1,000. Oh man. My wedding fund. Let's go rest up. I don't think there's anything in here to buy. Per se. I don't think so anyways.
Nah, no fucking
Nope. To know I have better equipment. I don't need it. Alright, let's do it. So I have to rely on all the monomates because there are no healers, no true healers in the party right now. Well, I thought I might kill all 4 of them. I guess we're not to that point yet. Nice critical from Grizz. Critical. This is the part when I play Tales of Grace's F. This is the part of Phantasy Star 4 that I'm reminded of. This is when they hit like a biolab too, and you think it's just a medieval kind of fantasy game. It turns out to be a science fantasy game, so that's true. These guys are business here. See? If I get into trouble, I got the escape pipe, so we're good. Now this, you want to explore, because there's good stuff in this game's dungeons. Okay, so we got a clear round here to just beat their ass. Oh, we won't get the one on the right, or another one in the middle. Damn, dude. Rough. What's up? There's a treasure chest on the other side. These assholes here. These guys hit hard too. Missing a lot means I'm under leveled. Jeez. Got lucky. Really lucky. Poison. Actually, that's more poison than I've been in multiple playthroughs combined. And that happened in just one battle. Oh, look at that. I think it's that you can't heal, right? Ouch, ouch. Damn, you're picking on Grizz, man. That sucks. Wow, dude. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to heal Grizz. Alright, so I'm not too worried about Grizz being dead. Believe it or not. I'm gonna run though. Yeah, I fucked up anyways, so go out real quick.
It's midnight, so it's
Quick trip to the inn, and everything's cool. Hit that item shop. We need some more monomates. No. The item shop. And we'll take 2 of them. Now let's do it. We'll save before we head back in, and then we're gonna finish this portion of the game. You know it's a shitty fight, or it's a useless fight when I just bang away for all offense, including Chaz, including Han. Oh God, I hate these guys. Really? I'm out of here. That's a useless fight. For 4 or 8 experience points, whatever it is, fuck that. That's true. Hard. Thank you, Chaz. Okay. Those guys give good money. I forget which way I'm not supposed to go. There's stuff I don't want to miss. Boom. That should do it. Good experience there. I thought I slept at the end. Nice. This guy's gonna get a second monster out. No, he won't. Riz down to nothing, man. There we go. Give me that good cash, dude. Crowns are only for women. Fuck. See what happens? Gotta get rid of the dude in the middle. Damn it, man. Jesus. All time. Alright, no problem. I haven't having a bitch of a time in here. Go the other way now. Now we know. Those fights, they're worth it, but I'm not gonna. There's no need. I can make up for it at any time. These guys. Something else. Ouch. Mono made up again. Alice, of course, is fine. I'm not gonna fight those guys too many times. It's just not worth it. You know what I mean? Let's go. Look familiar to Phantasy Star 2 players? Yes. I'm fucking Han. Boy, this is a gnarly fucking. I gotta use Han here. Bad idea. Everybody level up there. Need some monomates. Alice definitely needs one. Go. Professor, thank goodness you're safe. There she is. This person here came to my rescue. Who? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Nay 2.0, or probably like 10 or 11.0. Rika's awesome. She's a Newman. Oh yes. It's not the only one. There are many such systems that have maintained their functionality. And it's thanks to these systems which control Motavia's climate, soil, and ecology, systems that the human race was able to avoid total destruction after the Great Collapse. Really? Is that true? If that's the case, how come this recent environmental destruction is taking place? Even though the control system is still functioning, it can barely maintain the minimal conditions for your existence. Even now, the system is starting to run out of control. Chaz, do you understand? Well, the recent increase of biomonsters is coming from here? Yes, unfortunately so. If you want to know more, talk to Seed. He's over there. Seed? So where's this person called Seed? He's right in front of you. What's going on? I am Seed, the control computer for this bioplant. Wow, an AI. I can't believe it. That's right, this is no exception. Check my status here. The system is beyond my control. It's continuously breeding harmful monsters, just as I thought. If we leave each of these systems running out of control, along with the monster problem, we will have abnormal climate conditions and violent changes in the planet's surface. Motavia will be destroyed. What shall we do? The only thing we can do is shut down the system. But stopping the system itself will cause problems. We won't be able to maintain the ecosystem. That's better than the system ruining everything. But these systems are spread all over the place, yes. All we have to do is shut down the plant Nervous, which supplies energy to each system. That will shut them all down. First, please rescue the control android Demi. She's the only one that can stop Nervous. Rescue? What do you mean rescue? Right now, Demi is being held hostage by a man named Zio. Zio again? Who on earth is this Zio? I myself don't know what Zio is all about. So we all have to do is rescue Demi, right? Where is she being held hostage? She is with Zio. And the name of that castle is Zio's Fort. Is that by any chance beyond the quicksand of Mile? Ah, that sinister looking castle north of Zima, yep. It's a pretty long way to go, but having heard all this, we have no choice. It's been a long time since I felt so excited. And while we're at it, why don't we get rid of that disgusting character, Zio? Hey, that's the spirit. So will you go? Please take Rika with you. Who is this girl anyway? She seems curiously knowledgeable about these matters. She is my child. She's an AI? That's right, she is the product of 1,000 years of improvement on genetic information from a prototype prior to the Great Collapse. Yep, she's Nay's successor. She is Nay. Or basically. Like, I am Saruman. Or rather what Saruman should have been. Same thing. Yes, should be a huge help. Thank you. I've always wanted to be able to see the outside world. Rika, take care. Let's get going to Zio's Fort. I must first go back to the academy. We have to spread this information as much as possible. There's only one way for me to stem the outbreak of monsters. Now that I have set into the world the fruit of 1,000 years worth of research, there are no obstacles to its execution. Rika's never been outside. I didn't know the sky was so blue. These flowers, they're so beautiful. How lovely. Being cooped up all this time underground, everything must be so novel. An explosion. Seed. It's all... You must carry on the will of Seed. You can't look back now. I know. I know. Okay. So that's going to be the end of part 1, guys. Look for part 2 at some point.